book friends, welcome back to Books I Read. I'm Sheila and I'm so glad you're here. Today we are going to do some book things. Obviously it's a book channel and Happy New Year! Woo! So exciting, and or Happy January. I just want to show you that, and no, they are not sponsoring me in any way, shape, or form. This one is, they're all from T Forte. This one I bought, or my husband and I bought. And then this one, I had a refer a friend link, and that's how I got this one. But I believe I got this one last year in 2018. I think so. So we're going to go ahead and do this one this month. It's a Skin Smart Antioxidant Amplifier Teas. You can already see the flavors on there. So it's pretty exciting. We're going to do this one in January. And you have to have this cute little like tea ball or tea basket for the loose leaf, because this is loose leaf packets. Here, let me show you. See? So we're going to do this in January, and this one my husband and I just bought ourselves for Christmas. And we're going to do this one because it's blue. I usually dye my hair blue for January, but I decided to go purple this year because I have that seasonal, I forget what it's called. I never can remember it, but it's that seasonal depression or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. But anyway, this one we are going to do in January, and I'm pretty excited. So we're going to do at least, you can see there's 5 there and 5 here. So you know we're going to have at least 10 videos. So that's exciting, right? All right. So again, I have the candles lit. I'm excited. And I have decided that I don't know what my husband's going to do as far as Stephen King books, but I am going to do majority of the ones I already own, except for The Shining. The Shining I already have off the library app, and I've already started reading it. But I have received Dr. Sleep for Christmas, so I'm going to obviously read the sequel to The Shining after I finish The Shining. And then the other Stephen King books that I own are Firestarter, Cujo, Pet Sematary, and 4 Past Midnight. Oh, I can't talk. So those will be the other ones that I read for January. I believe that's 6 in total. That's quite a bit. And I have these books right here on my cart, on my TBR cart, that I would like to read in January as well. And I figured I'd put them here, and if I switch out, I can show you in future videos. You know, I switched out this book for this book, and I'll just move it down or something like that. I have 3 behind because I have started to listen to book 1. This is book 2. I thought it was book 1, but it is not. I received, I think, this one, I don't remember, library. I bought this one from the library book sale, which are usually anywhere from a quarter, 50 cents to $1. No more than $1, I don't think. But I started listening to the audiobook of book 1, and this is book 2, so I figured I'd pick that one back up, hopefully in January. And then I started reading the Water Song series, I believe that's what it's called, by Amanda Hocking, and I read Wake and Lullaby this past year. So I figured I would go ahead and finish this 4-book series and read Title and Elegy. And then I have another book by Amanda Hocking called Between the Blade and the Heart. So I figured, oh look, I'll just read all the Amanda Hocking books. I think I might even have one more. If I do, I'll bring it over here and put it here, and I'll show you in the next video. But I'm pretty sure this might be all the Amanda Hocking books that I own now. I don't know. Okay, let's get them back up there. There we go. And then this is the one that I had showed you in the last video, but I have not started reading it, but I figured I would leave it on the TBR cart because I already showed it to you. And then these are going to be the 2 self-help books that I figured I would read in January. This one I would read first because it says 14 days to cooler, calmer, and happier. So let me share that. I have about maybe 40 pages of You Are a Badass left. So when I finish this self-help book, I'm going to go right into this one. So, and then this one, I've been reading All the Winners After. And I only have about maybe 30 or 40 pages-ish of that one left. So I will finish, absolutely, I will finish these two today. And then, like I said, I will go into Mind Shift. These two I actually found at the Dollar Tree some time ago. And then we are getting ready for our low spend January. It's just something that we do so that we can save as much as possible. So today was like our last big like stock up and wants and needs and all that good stuff. So we went to the Goodwill today and I did pick out 4 books. 2 were half off, so 2 of them were 75 cents each, and then the other 2 were $1.50 each. So it came to $4.68. I rounded up for the community to $5, so it was an even 5. But while I was at Goodwill today, a lot of the books, or I seen a lot of books by Jane Green, and I'm like, I think I have a book by her, and I do. So I figured, well, instead of buying those, because I don't even know if I'm going to like her writing or her as an author, you know what I mean? So I was like, well, I'm just going to read the one I already have. So here's this one that I already have. I got it from a library book sale. So I was like, okay, I think I'll start with that one. And then I have read, I think, 2 books by Trish Dollar. I'm not absolutely positive, but I'm pretty sure. And I don't remember if I read the 2 this past year. I know I read one of them. But I'm like, I have another book by her, and I'm going to go ahead and pull it because it's the last book that I have by her right now. And it's Where the Stars Still Shine, Trish Dollar. So I'm going to go ahead and read this one. Again, library book sale. And then I finally read by Julie Murphy, Dumpling. So I'm going to go back, since I own it, and I'm going to read Side Effects, I know it's a very older book compared to her like Dumpling and Pudding and stuff. And then I read Akatawitch and I own it still because I really like that book. And I actually listened to the audio and followed along with the book because it really brought the book to life because she has that accent. So I figured I would do the same thing with Akata Warrior. I bought this one, I think, for myself, I'm not sure. But I believe I got it for one of my birthday presents this year at Ollie's for $1.99. So I'm going to go ahead and try and listen and read along with this one so then I can say, oh yeah, I read them both. And then these 3. This one I got at the Dollar Tree. What's it called? Beneath the Bonfire by Nicholas Butler. I don't believe it has really high ratings, but I found it at the Dollar Tree this year, so I'm going to go ahead and read it because it's supposedly about a young couple that is participating in a chainsaw party, cutting down trees for firewood in anticipation of the winter. And it's a, mystery thriller, I believe. And it goes into who killed who, I believe. But I do know it's also in short stories. There's like 10 stories in here, I think. I'm not absolutely positive how it goes. I'm not really big on that, so I'm just curious. I'm going to try again and see what I think. I've already tried 2 books, I think, on short stories, and they're not always my favorite. So we'll see. And then The Kitchen House by Kathleen Grissom. I actually picked this book up from a Goodwill recently, and I think I want to read it in January. It sounds so good, and it's my diverse book for the month. And it is an autographed copy, so if I do like it and I do want to keep it in my collection, it can go up with my other books that have been signed. So I'm going to go ahead and give that one a whirl swirl. And then this one I bought for my birthday for myself. I bought it for myself for my birthday this year, and it's the A to Z of You and Me by James Hanna. It was $1.99 at Ollie's. So I figured I would go ahead and read that one and we'll see. And that is absolutely it right now. And alright, anyway, this book I picked out because it's in the best condition ever. It was, well, I think this is one of the half-priced books. So I used to read this book to my kids is my point. It's called The Book of Virtues for Young People by William J. Bennett. This is such a good book. I love this book. I loved reading it to the kids. It's a treasury of great moral stories. And I can't wait to go back and just, I don't know, browse through it and look through it again and read some of it again. And I don't know, it's just in such great shape from, you know, being at Goodwill, and it was 75 cents. So I told my husband, I'm like, well, I'm going to grab it because I could always read it to grandchildren or pass it to my daughter. And then this book was half off as well. It was 75 cents. As you guys know, my daughter loves horses, and it's the ultimate horse book. And she can take the cover off. I know, yeah, I think this one was from a library originally. But again, it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful horse book. Beautiful. Alright, and look at what I found. I was kind of bummed because I'm like, okay. I told my husband, I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm not buying books off of thrift books anymore or Book Outlet because I keep finding books at the thrift store, you know, Goodwill, a whole lot cheaper. Oh my goodness. The only time I think I'm going to use like Book Outlet or thrift books is like when I'm going to the book festival and I'm looking for a book. And my daughter and I decided that she's going to do like 3 authors or 3 books, and I'm going to do 5. But we're going to try and find those books at Goodwill or the trade store, obviously, first, before we hit thrift books or Book Outlet or any of that. Because, oh my goodness, I told my husband, shopping, I'm paying too much. Because look what I found. I found a beautiful copy of Jane Eyre in hardcover. Are you serious? Are you serious? $1.50. And it's in excellent, excellent condition. Okay, well, there's somebody's name there, but we can get that off. That's not a big deal. But, I mean, holy smokes. Look at it. It's a beautiful copy. Beautiful. It's gorgeous. I'm so excited. Now I have a beautiful copy of Jane Eyre. I am so ecstatic. And you know what I want to do? I want to listen to the audiobook while I go through the book. That's what I want to do because I think it'll bring it more to life for me. But look I have a hard copy now. So it's a special book. So now it'll be set on a stand. I'm so excited. And the last book I found, I read a book by this author this year. So I read The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna this year. And I was like, when I seen this book, I was like, oh my goodness. I read a book by her this year that I finished August 2019. So I was like, when I seen this one, I'm like, I'm going to get it. It's Winter Garden. I love the book, The Great Alone. I liked it. I think I gave it 5 stars. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. I gave it 5 stars. So I'm like, I'm going to read another book by her. And obviously, this Winter Garden is older. This one was copyright in 2010. So yeah, this one is older. I thought so. But I wanted to read it because I already read a book by her. So I'm excited to read this one. And I think I'm going to put it on my TBR for January because I've read a book by her. All right. I do have a tea for us today. It is called White Christmas Tea, a blend of white tea, vanilla, and almond flavor. And I don't know, I think this might have been in my day 2 of Tea With Me. I had purchased this one at the country store. So, ooh, I figured we'd do it. See, these tea bags are so cute. This was a very expensive tea that I bought myself. It was my Christmas present to myself. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. I should have done that so it could have been steeping while I was talking to you guys. It smells so good. Can't wait to drink it. Alright, I'm excited. So much tea. Can you tell that we love tea? That one company, I watch another booktuber, that one company, I think it's called Sips. I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong. Oh my gosh, I would love to get their subscription. I don't know, maybe someday. We'll see how 2020 goes. Alright, let's take a drink. So, wow, that's neat. I wonder what that is in there. It looks so fuzzy. It looks like a little pom-pom. Alright, anyway. Oh, that's good. I probably haven't let it steep long enough. Oh, that's really good though. The almond is really, really subtle. All right, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and go so I don't take up any more of your time. And I hope you all have a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Oh, it's even so good with the honey. All right, you guys all have a Happy New Year, and I will see you in the next Tea with Me and or the next time on Books I Read.